Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and Civilization Rising Tide, playing as the NSA. So I did a little bit of looking around in between videos, and I noticed something that I think is kind of interesting. I want to share it with you guys. So, for the last few videos, we have been touting the grossly OP hybridization options as far as just straight-up military units. You have this uncanny ability, if you level them both at roughly the same rate, to jump from simple gunners to extremely powerful, I am Ares, god of war, fear me kind of units. Pretty strong. But I did discover that not all units have that option. So for example, let's take a look at the Tide Hunter. So the Tide Hunter has no hybridization at all. So I'm going to have to kind of pick one or the other here. I can pick Harmony or I can pick Supremacy, and I'm kind of close to both, so I do need to be kind of selective as to which one I want to go for. Now, Supremacy, which by the way, that's a really cool looking submarine. I love the look of the Supremacy units. Supremacy has some pretty good abilities. Stronger when next to friendly units, stronger when defending, both very good. Harmony, however, has that extra movement speed that the submarines are so desperately lacking. So I kind of want to go for Harmony, I think. I want to get level 8 Harmony before I get level 8 Supremacy. The artillery also do not have hybridization. Needle jets do not have a hybridization. Armor does, though. We'll end up getting some pretty sick looking stuff at some point. But yeah, all right. Well, let's move on to the next turn. I think that's interesting, though. So you do have to be careful, ultimately, what you're going to be doing with your affinities. You don't want to just go too willy-nilly. You got to be a little bit more strategic about it. Not too much. I mean, at the end of the day, it may not matter that much, but you know, you got to think about it. Got to think about it. All right, agreement canceled for private arms development. I don't care that much. Neo-patriotism, blah blah blah. We'll go ahead and take the discipline. Let's send our vortex up in this direction. Continue sending the Tide Hunter. Although I don't think he's ever going to get there before he's of any use. Okay, so do we want? What do we want over in Fjaren? Gene Gardens are really good. I mean, they're really good. So let's go ahead and pick that up. Let's do exactly that. All right. We did annex this. Yes, we did. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I didn't forget. Paranoid Land Grammar Expansion. Yeah, that's fine. You respect me for getting larger. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. Yes. Stare in awe at my magnanimousness. Let's get back on... Wait, where's this guy going? Oh, right. We're sending him down to this derelict settlement, aren't we? Totally forgot about that. Veterancy gained for a Wrath. Let's pick up our discipline and send him up this direction. Oh, wait. We got some alien rippers. They're not going to do anything for us. Obstacles of the past. Seems that cloning is as controversial here as it was on Earth. Okay, so do we want extra food? Whoa. 10% food carried over after city growth. So it's kind of like the aqueducts from Civilization 5, which are very good. Very, very good. Or do we want health? Ooh, ouch. Okay. Ooh, that's actually tough. Usually I'd say health is better than food, but this could potentially be a lot of food. And larger cities are good. I'm going to go with it. Because eventually we will be able to get things like eudaimonia and stuff, and just having a large population isn't going to be a downside for our health. So... we were able to escape. We weren't able to steal anything. We'll steal energy. We'll assign you. I guess we weren't able to do much, so let's go instead. Well, hang on. Do I still have? I do still have that. So we're not going to be able to steal anything from Ark anymore, it looks like. Let's go ahead and start looking at Integer instead. We could do a lot of damage to a siege worm, it turns out, with our Wrath, but that's not necessary. All right, send the Vortex. We're going to have our Navy pop up over here. We're going to take this city. I swear to God we are. Okay, Deep Castle. What do you want? You know what? I think I want more Wrath. Wrath is good. Wraths are amazing. Super good unit. I want as many of them as I can get. I'm going to dominate the seas in this map, I think. We're going to pretty much just make sure that we can take over every naval city. And the seas will be ours. We are the NSA, after all. Duncan Hughes. Oh, Australia, look at you send your little cruisers off in this direction. It's so cute. Okay, let's go ahead and blow up the Ripper, or the... Where are they? They are Rippers, yes? Yes, they are Rippers. And I can destroy this, and then, because of my perk, I can keep moving. It doesn't even matter. That's actually really good. That is actually a really good perk. The more I think about it, the more I love it. I think I want it. I'm gonna keep that. The healing would have been nice. Don't get me wrong, healing is good. So what it comes down to is Wraths are just a really, really good version of the cruiser. Really good version. I kind of wonder, actually, let's just take a look. I want to find out. Let's take a look at what the other hybridizations offer. So to get a Countess, which also looks really good, could get range, so +4 range. That's what these guys could do. Wow, that's pretty good. Or also can move after attacking, so they're about on the same par. I wonder if this is based off of the... Okay, so hang on. Let me think this through here. So this one had healing or can attack after moving, and that's Supremacy Harmony. This one is Supremacy Purity and can move after attacking or has range. So I'm guessing this one is going to have range or healing after moving. Yes, that's exactly how this works. Okay. So which of the 3 harmonies... Yeah. So, yeah, okay. That makes some sense. I don't think I need to explain that too much. I think you understand how that works. At least I think you do. Let's go ahead and build a command center in this place, because those are probably going to be good for city defense. Reserve army? Sure, why not? That sounds fine. I'm okay with that. You want officer training commands? Okay, fine. 6 extra for me. And you want reserve army. Everybody wants to play with me. Everyone wants to play with Pravus. It's pretty good. I like being popular. I like it. I'm not popular that much in real life, but my gosh. Am I going to be popular in these games? Alright, next turn. We're just deploying at this point. We're continuing to build our infrastructure. It looks like Chungsu and Ark made peace. I wasn't even aware that they were still at war. Castellan has been set ablaze. Where's that? Where's Castellan? I have no idea where Castellan is. It's a city, though. Alright. Let's go ahead and have this worker heal up, because he's kind of weak right now. We need to send the Wrath down this direction. Same as before. Now we get another Virtue. Awesome. This meme web actually kind of paid off. So we get to pick up Techno Artisans, which gets extra science equal to 15% of the culture. That's pretty good. Not bad. Or Monomyth. 7 culture for every great wonder, of which I have a fair number. That's really good. So let's think this through. If I did Techno Artisans, I'm currently making 113 science per turn. So if I said that 10% of that would be 11 plus another 5%, I mean, we're looking at about 16, 17 science per turn if we pick up Techno Artisans. That's pretty good. But my thought process is, if I pick up Monomyth, I will generate so much more extra culture per turn that not only will I get my Virtue faster, but when I do pick up Techno Artisans, it will actually be worth even more. So let's pick up Monomyth and see what happens. So we're going to go from, hang on, it's 113 up to 161. Oh my god. Okay, yes, we are generating a lot of culture, and in only 6 turns we will have our next Virtue. My gosh, that is good. Wow. Wonders are that much better now, honestly. I like Wonders. Diplomatic Capital was all it really took to kind of push them over the edge to be worthwhile. You know, while I'm thinking about Diplomatic Capital, let's go ahead and upgrade to Global Health. Bam. So we finished upgrading these completely. Now we just have Indefatigable. Indefatigable? I always thought that the G and the T were switched. Indefatigable, but, oh, no, that actually could be rude. I don't know. Indefatigable. That's a word. It's a word in the English language, kids. Little did you know. It's a thing. Alright, Tidehunter is in position, so let's just sort of sit tight, do nothing. Keep the Navy moving close. Right here, right here, right here. That sounds good. Next turn. No! No, you will remain sanctioned until the end of time, until you die, which will be sooner than you think. You don't even realize, but it's on its way. It is on its way. Suggesting and analyzing cost-benefit of the size of our military. Pronto. Cultures differ too greatly. This makes things difficult. Really? You're going to be that kind of a person? What kind of culture did you pick up? You don't even have enough of an affinity to cause a problem, so I'm not even sure what kind of culture you're talking about. Is there a way to see? No? I was looking to see if there's a way to determine what kind of virtue trees she decided to go down. Maybe she went for industry and might or something, and that's why they're so different. In which case, that still seems like a kind of silly thing to get upset about. But okay. What do we want here? How about the old voice archives? Because, you know, we might as well. I can actually build a colonist in only 2 turns in this city. And I'm going to. I seem to recall this being a really good location last time, because you got strategic resources everywhere. Actually, this is actually even a better location. Xenomess, floatstone, titanium, petroleum. Yeah, this is actually a better location and a nice line here. I could just buy a couple tiles, even maybe pick up an extra titanium here. Yeah, actually I like this location better. We're going to do that. Plus we get extra xenomass, which could be a very useful strategic resource. Probably more useful to me than petroleum and geothermal, to be honest. And floatstone definitely won't be that useful to me. Alright, where are we looking at down here? Oh, we have another Wrath. Right. We'll go ahead and send you up to the north. Sure, why not? One thing I forgot to do, I want to go ahead and buy a trade convoy in Dongye so that I'll be able to trade with Palatine. Because I wouldn't mind getting even more culture, because culture's good. We like culture. I think I've proven that time and time again, that those passive boosts are just one of my favorite things about the game. I liked that about Civ 5, too. Relationship in jeopardy. We tried pacifism on Old Earth, and unfortunately it just doesn't work. Conflict is unavoidable. So, wait a minute. I thought earlier you were praising me for having the restraint not to use my military, and now you are criticizing me for not doing it. Okay. I don't understand your thought process on that, but I respect it, because that's what I was trained to say in college, thanks to my liberal indoctrination. I'm not a fan of college, honestly. I'm glad I got the degree, because I needed to be an engineer, and I needed a degree. So going to college for me was a great choice, but with what's going on these days in a lot of colleges, there must be something in our way here. I swear, there's a tide hunter or something. So we'll just go up this way instead. Yeah, with the way things have been going lately in colleges in America, I just, not really been a fan. Not advocating college these days. Unless you're going for a technical field, I don't even think there's much value to it. I was actually having a discussion with my wife. I was floating an idea past her on how we could fix the student loan issue in the United States. I don't know. I can't go into all that detail here. That's just not the right place for it. But, I mean, it's something I'm passionate about. It's something that interests me, and it is something that I am passionate about. Alright, let's pick up some science. There's no point in stealing science from you. I'm about to kill you. So, let's go back to Central and continue to spy on Ark a wee bit more. We're actually in position to just straight up kill you now, yes? Well, no. Wait, the vortexes are not in position. We don't want to do anything until our vortexes are able to kill you. Do I have enough ships to actually beat you if I declare war in 1 turn? Because I'm kind of worried that Pac is going to steal the city from me. Virtue synergies. You like the... Oh, wait, that's right. Move off your navy. Okay, we can probably do this now. We can probably just declare war straight up. I'm not too worried about it. Military unit strength. Again, earlier, everyone was criticizing me for having weak military units, and all of a sudden they're like, wow, these are really strong. Yeah, glad you finally caught on to that. Been saying that forever. You want officer training. Sounds good to me. Give me extra stuff. Let's send the Wrath. Pravus' Wrath is returning. Face my wrath. It's beautiful. Alright. Yeah, this seems okay. So, next turn, actually. Not quite this turn, but next turn we are going to deal with Cheongsu. I'm going to build a city right there where it suggests. I think that's actually a pretty good location. We have plenty of energy to buy tiles as well, so who's worried about it? These cloning plants are actually worth a lot more in food now, so I'm going to make sure I get one of these before we pop up an extra population, because that's going to be worth even more to me. Let's establish a network in integer. Alien nest discovered. Well, that's fun. We should actually probably back off a little bit before those aliens become more hostile than they already are. Your military actions are disconcerting. We are monitoring the situation closely. Are you indeed? That's funny. I'm glad you've noticed. I'm glad the AI is smart enough to notice this, but it's not going to save you if that's what you were hoping for. So, no. Atomic cancelled officer training. Blah, blah, blah. Hack the Planet. A group of digital vigilantes, named Anonymous probably, causing problems through the feed site hub have been caught by our law enforcement, and the world rejoiced. Offer a deal for extra covert agents. Ooh, wow. Or worker speed. Wow. I'm going to go with the covert agents because theoretically I can get a lot of those. I can get quite a few covert agents. That could be powerful. Let's not deny that. That could be very, very powerful. Okay, so do we want sonar nets? I think we want the command center. Make our cities even more powerful. We already have a pretty nice synergy as far as military and as far as just city defensiveness. Aquatic city defensiveness as the NSA is out of this world. So, yeah, let's change our relationship. Let's declare war. Yep, we are prepared for this. War score, not too worried about you. Oh my god, this isn't fair at all. We're just gonna crush you. Crush face. I don't even think I have to kill any of his units. I think this is his only city. So once I take you out of the game, that's it, yes? That's it. They deserve this treatment. Good luck in your conflict, my god. The dossier on you did not accurately reflect your resourcefulness. Well played. Waigukin? What does that mean in Korean? Anybody know? I don't know. I can say thank you. Well played, thank you. Okay. Well, let's create a puppet for now. This is not a good solution. You were just criticizing me for not declaring war. Okay, I'm confused. I don't understand it, but I'm confused. Looks like PAC actually did join on our offensive war because we are allied. So that's already over, but bam. They loved this, though. I mean, a lot of people are like, yeah, screw Korea. Kill them, please. Thank you. All right. Well, we got a really, really good city, potentially. I mean, I can get a lot of resources up here with my agreements with PAC. Only the lowest of the depraved would subject innocent civilians to what you have done. Yeah, get with the program. You're way too little too late. Unit needs orders. Okay. How about you build another academy? Another floating academy. That would be good. That would be good. I got this massive navy and not a lot to do with it. We are allied with them. So if I wanted to start knocking off Integer, I could do that. Is this a coastal city? It is. So theoretically with my super navy, I could just march around and murder Integer completely. Do I care a lot about some of your cities? Your cities kind of suck, buddy. They're not very impressive. Yeah, I don't know yet. We'll just set them all on alert for now until I figure out what I want to do with them. Let's go ahead and send this explorer out here because I see a derelict settlement I probably should take advantage of. There's a station right here? No, there's not. You liar! I didn't think that was true. Didn't think that was true at all. Alright, next turn. Science rate. Science KPIs are the most important KPIs. What's a KPI? I feel like this might be something I ought to know, but I don't. What's a KPI? Intruder alert! It's a siege worm! Intruder alert! Intruder alert! The siege worms have come! Despite us very clearly asking them not to. Whatever. Alright, Tide Hunters. We'll pick up some extra veterancy for the Vortex, which is already at full health, by the way, despite the fact that I just took a city. It's worth pointing out. Private arms? Sure, looks good. Fine, whatever. I don't care. Blah, 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 blah. Trade routes. You can get another one? You can. I will purchase another trade route. Trade routes are good, as I've said before. Let's go ahead and do some damage to that siege worm. We'll probably actually create a trade route with Gyeongsang. Gyeongsang? I'm not really sure. I don't know how to pronounce things in Korean. It actually was only fairly recently that I learned that their capital is pronounced Seoul. Seoul, like S-O-U-L, Seoul. Or the sole of a shoe, I don't know. Something I kind of recently was finding out. And I made that mistake. Well, okay, I say recently. I figured that out like over a year ago, back when I was still in graduate school and I was doing some work with a Korean foreign exchange student. But, I recorded a series for Civilization 5. Yeah, we'll pick up the production for now, I suppose. That's probably fine. No, actually, this makes much more sense. We'll do this instead. What was I saying? Sorry, I was playing Civ 5 Korea in the much earlier days of this channel. 152 science goes up to... It's 178, that's pretty good. And then I learned... Well, I mispronounced it probably a couple of times, and people corrected me, as is to be expected. So, but I do know how it's pronounced now. I do understand. I just made a mistake, didn't understand it. But anyway. Okay, I did say I wanted to get extra harmony. Yes, so I can get better... So that I can get better, what am I saying? Submarines, that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, that's an interesting, another hybrid unit. Immortals, a genetically enhanced soldier with enhanced physical strength. Agile, resilient shock unit. Biofactory, good for chitin. Requires a workable, improved source of petroleum. Really? Still not bad for 3 production. It's pretty good. Mass digester? No. Energy? No. Organics isn't all that important to me, I don't think. Alien adaptation. Food from work barge improvements. Isn't bad, actually. And the Xenoswarm. Not that relevant, I don't think. Alien ethics would give me the Xeno Sanctuary, which of course leads toward better stuff. You know, culture is good. Mind Stem, that's required for Transcendence. Bionics is the Auto Sled. Bionics Labs, which is actually really quite good. I don't have high enough purity for it, but it's still really quite good. Institute Biowell. Swarm Robotics. Food from fishery improvements. Frick, I don't know. I'm gonna go with alien adaptation. We're gonna go for the work barge improvements because I actually do know that I'm gonna have some use for that. All right. Memetwork. Memetwork? Global affinity level prerequisites for building. What? Holy crap! Are you serious? Oh my god. That is good. Global affinity level requirements for units, buildings, and wonders reduced by 1. So basically, I think it's saying that the affinity requirements for upgrading, let's say, my needle jets instead of 11 affinity will be 10. It'll take 22 turns to build, which is a long time, but that's really good. Really good. Hang on real quick. I just had a thought. So, quests and victories. Victory condition. Domination. Emancipation. Launch a lasercom satellite. Where do I get lasercom satellite? There it is. Let's start building that. Start working our way a little bit closer toward a victory condition, because I think that's more important. But that is a good wonder. Definitely going to want that in the near future. Choose an operation. We're gonna establish a network because we don't have one apparently, and then we're gonna call that video here. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with Civilization Rising Tide. If you enjoyed that video, then be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I, as always, will see you guys next time.